Hello Amazon.com, it's me, Beau coming to you today with this PETZL headlamp. I'm gonna give you my top takeaways after this blistering 5-mile trail run up Mount Peak, down the front side, up, back down, but I'm not here to talk about myself, I'm here to talk about this headlamp. First of all, things I like, and then I'm gonna address the things that I don't necessarily like. First of all, you may be wondering, oh gee whiz, Beau, why are you wearing this during daylight? Well, that's so that you guys can see it as I'm jogging along like so. If this was at night, you wouldn't be able to see the headlamp except for a big bright light in your face. All right, so what I like about it, it's intuitive to use with gloved hands. Obviously I don't have gloved hands, but I do a lot of mountaineering and it works with gloved hands. My black diamond headlamp would not work. I'd have to almost take it off my helmet in order to adjust it. The raise button allows you to push it off and then on and then keep clicking, and it is on max power. Speaking of max power, it's a bright, very bright headlamp. And that's what I like about it compared to black diamond. It is in fact brighter. I was actually up in the daylight and I could still see in the shadows with this thing. Like it lit up the shadows. That's amazing. It looked a little funny running in broad daylight, but I wanted to do this with, on my head for over an hour and 15 minutes to see if it would stay in place when I was sweaty. And yes, it did stay in place. I did have to stop 15 minutes into the run and adjust it a little bit, which brings me to my next point, the ease of adjustment. So much better than the black diamond. The black diamond has like one buckle and you're adjusting it with gloved hands. This, you can adjust this side and then this side. And they work together, they cinch together. It's just so much more intuitive to adjust when need be. The things that I don't necessarily like about this is, first of all, the rechargeable battery. I know some people love that, but I want disposable batteries because when I'm up on the mountain or when I'm trail running, let's say my rechargeable battery goes kaput, it dies. Well, it's not like I can reach into my pack and get some spare AAA batteries and slide it in. So PETZL, if you guys are listening to this, if you could have the ability for me to put disposable batteries in this in the event of an emergency, please give us that ability. Do not lock us into your rechargeable batteries. I know you can buy another rechargeable pack, but in the event of an emergency, I just want some Duracell batteries floating in my backpack or fanny pack so I can slip them into this. All right, so consider that. Don't lock us into your rechargeable packs. The other thing to consider, PETZL, is over time, it does in fact slip down. And you may be like, well, Beau, that's because it's not tight enough. Well, believe me, I did tighten it down quite a bit until it almost gave me a headache. And of course I could shake it like this all day long and it might slip a little bit, but over time, I want it to lock into place. And so PETZL, if you're listening to this, if you could put like a bead of silicone or something sticky, I don't mean like sticky like leaves residue, but some material that's not slippery. Even if it's just like a thin band along the inside of this headband, then that would ensure that it's locked in place. Because right now, it's really nice moisture wicking material, but it's slippery. I mean, come on guys. So, I mean, that's the only gripes I have about it is a rechargeable battery and the fact that there's no little bead of silicone to keep it in place. But other than that, it is a much better than the black diamond headlamps out there, simply in terms of battery life and brightness. And then also last thing that I didn't really notice with my black diamond until I tried this on, look, check out this range of motion. I'm almost looking straight up. And that is very handy when you're mountaineering and you see some big cliffs in front of you. Before with my black diamond headlamp, I'd have to crane my neck back like this in order to look straight up. And so this, all you do is reach up, adjust it like that, and you can look straight up. So lots and lots of adjusting like this. That's awesome. As for changing the battery, it's really annoying with this thing. Black diamond makes it very easy, but they do seal the battery in there quite a bit. So if you were to hold that down like that, little light, click it again, and then one more time it's off. And then if you hold it down, now it's dual lights. Click it again, and then that is on max, of which I was running with for about an hour and 15 minutes. There are 5 little bars. It was on max charge, and now when I turn it off and see it, it's got about 1 bar left. So yeah, on max, it may not last more than maybe 2 hours on max, so be sure to have a backup, okay guys? So that's it. I would give this about a 3.5, maybe 4 out of 5 stars compared to Black Diamond flashlights, which I would give maybe a 2.5 stars out of 5. So I do think that this is better, but it's got some improvements. So that's it. Hopefully this helps in determining whether or not this PETZL headlamp is right for you. My name is Beau.